Hold tight, welcome to today's plumberparts.co.uk video. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't done already, to subscribe. And remember when you do that, to click on the little notification setting. That way you'll get a little email or a little notification come through just once every time we put a new video up. So do that now before we continue. Thank you guys. Anyway, enjoy the video, hold tight. Plumberparts.co.uk, home of Find Your Plumber. So guys, you may be wondering why I'm standing up on a piece of scaffolding with a huge hole behind us. Well, it's because, what is going on there, mate? Your car is knackered. Anyway, yeah, so you may be wondering why I'm standing up here on a roof at the moment on a piece of scaffolding. Purely, I thought it'd be nice to just come up here on a sunny day with the team and do a bit of filming. Just look at this here. What do you think's gonna happen? Well, I'll tell you what, you can find out later in the video. How about that? We've left it on tenterhooks. Also, in today's video, there's going to be an absolutely huge competition. I don't know if you've heard of Evolution Tools, but they've sent us out some like chop saws and bits and bobs like that to give away. I know it's not strictly plumbing tools, but hey, you know, you guys are going to get the opportunity to win some tools. All you're going to have to do is share and tweet a certain thing, the usuals. You know the rules already, guys. That's how it works. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's plumbing disasters. There's a few videos in there as well. It's going to be a really good one this week. So I hope you will enjoy it, and remember to subscribe and hold tight. See you soon, guys. Well, we start today's plumbing disasters video with one from one Lord Lucan, or Lord Lucan. No one knows where he's gone. The last we heard of him, he murdered his wife and then legged it out of the country. What he's doing now is taking photos of some of the worst plumbing stuff you've ever seen and putting them up here. Say you've got a 4-inch stack, right, going up, and you've got a condense to run into it. Most of us would probably just get a boss strap, something like that, or even if there's a branch there, we'd be drilling a hole through and then putting a normal boss on the side just like that. Not this guy here, he's like, hold on, they haven't gone up past the vent, I'm just gonna go in the top of the stink pipe. Magic. Look at that. Oh, he's just bashed a little hole, so now little birdies will be able to get in there as well and live their whole life away stinking of poo-poos. Aaron Beckingham sent in this awful photo. What is going on here, Aaron? Every kind of form of ways that you can join pipes together has been used underneath this boiler. Whatever happens, we know that they either didn't have a spirit level or any pride in the work that they do, and yet again have therefore furthered how much people in the public hate plumbing. Whoever they are, find them and kill them. So the next thing we see is sometimes a customer, I mean, they like their exposed fixed shower rails at the moment, don't they? Where they've got a nice little overhead pan head and also the option to have a little shower hose on there as well. And some people probably can't be bothered to fit them properly. So number one, you use a flexi to go from the old shower outlet to this. Very nice, thanks very much. And also, I mean, not many people really commented on it, but it's got one of them awful Trevi shower valves on it. So thanks very much, Aaron Hunter, for that photo. Oh, look at this, some stuff to win behind us for a start. Oh, but yeah, Nerad Rep George, a rep for some of the finest tools in the plumbing industry, sent us this picture through. Could you handle a breakfast like this? Now, I know the only way I'm ever gonna have a breakfast like this is if it's basically on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning and I've been out the night before and it's more like medicinal than it is, oh, I'm hungry. I actually need this to survive. Sometimes if you're like Able Plumbing MK, you get called to go and fix a toilet and you think, well, that's amazing, we'll go there. And you turn up and you find that the radiator in that toilet has been installed just like this. I mean, I wonder if he was like, how long's that going to take? The old boy that went round there and did that in the first place. Well, half an hour to drain down, 2 seconds to fit, and then half an hour to fill up again. That'll be £450, please. Able, if you fix that particular radiator job, please send us through a photo so we can retweet and send out your lovely fix for it. That'd be great, thanks. And then Mr. Able Plumbing MK came through with this lovely install of a shower with an insane amount of Flexi Friday on it. Some people just don't give a damn. I mean, at least they didn't cut a hole in the top of the shower and run the Flexi down through the back of it. But I'm never a fan of running pipes down straight through into the body of the actual shower unit itself. I much prefer to go round and up and under, really, or try and first fix it so it pops out in the actual back of the unit itself. But anyway, whatever happens, guys, if you are just learning plumbing out there, don't ever do it like this, all right? Thanks for the photo, man. Don't know what this is all about, but Adam Lister, yet again, found a cat in a basin. So, as you guys have probably been aware, as you know, long-time followers of Plumber Parts, you know I've had my appendix out, and this is pretty much the first time I've picked a bat up in a couple of months, isn't it? Well, since August last year. Let's see how rusty I am, guy. Wait there. There we go. He's back, he's back. Wait there. God, it's all coming out the middle. Oh! Wait there. See, look, I've got it all. Declan Bradbury found this beautiful shower installation. There are times in life where when you remove a wall that's also got the gas meter on it, don't leave the gas meter like this. Thanks for that photo there, Element Gas. Oh yeah, right, bit of a bone to pick with our mates Installer magazine. Obviously they took photos of us on our stand at Installer Show this year at Coventry, and then they did this with the picture, saying that we are actually the human centipede. Thanks for that. And also, funny enough, what made me laugh is that me, Emily and Dane are all being serious. Look at Brookers at the back. Like I said, your brain's like the Robinsons advert, mate. Earth and Denny sent us through this lovely photo of a tank that's just got one of those normal little quick fill toilet valves in it. Where's the ball valve? Well, Adam Spencer was called out to this one here where he saw this flue going through the glass roof of a conservatory. That's absolutely beautiful. Alex Rice also sent us through a photo, the moment where someone obviously was just up against it, was miles away from the supplier. They must be 50 miles away at least from the nearest supplier. They'd run out of 22mm equal T's to solder. All they had left was a 22mm compression fitting, but they've got no nuts or olives for that. So this is what you do instead. Lovely, solder that beast in. How about that? Oi, George, where you going, mate? Alex Rice sent us through another few photos as well. That pipe's been very well clipped. Excellent. And then he sent us through a lovely little Flexi Friday as well of this radiator that's been installed beautifully. How about that? You could probably hang your mop on that, couldn't you? Stick your mop through there, somewhere to store your mop. Alan Goldsmith sent this one through as well, a shower that has been lovingly piped up with a hose lock. Beautiful. Then Nick Beardshaw sent us through his lovely little Flexi Friday. Very nice. At NJD80 on Twitter sent us this one through. So you're thinking about places where you can put the side gate so you can walk down the garden and everything. You know, a little bit of protection. That's important in a lot of people's lives. But also, it's quite important that you actually look after your gas meter cupboard, all right? Especially if it's a recessed one in the wall. So you're not going to put it directly over where that's housed, are you? Or, unless you're this guy, you are. I mean, look at this, it's dreadful. All he's done is just completely annihilate the front door. It's obviously opening up there. I'm surprised he didn't cut a little hole into it, so the door actually latched in it. Can you imagine that as well in the front of the gas thing? Very nice. Oliver Quirton has done that thing that I completely understand his pain, okay? I just understand it. He's probably been driving around. You know when you're driving in the van and you drive around a corner and you hear the noise? It's something a bit like this. Listen. Bit like that, but not woody. I don't know. What it means is that you forgot to tie up one of your bits of racking or something like that, and you've gone around the corner and it just makes you cringe. Well, he's had that happen. He knows that it's probably happening while he was driving around. He's probably racing to the next job, and he's opened up his sliding door, probably just forgotten about it, and then this has happened. Gutted. Wait there. Tell you what, for those of you who say cricket is the fat man sport, number one, you're exactly right, but number two, it's also tiring. James Magoo sent this one through. Look at it, awful bloody plumbing here. I mean, oh, they put an expansion vessel on. How about that? Lovely. It's all in plastic, it's all just hanging there. Plumbing disaster waiting to happen. James Ferguson got called out to change this stopcock. Oh, lucky you, James. You thought it would be a 10-second job. You got there and found out that all that was sticking out of the wall was the handle. And you've got to dig the whole wall out. Yeah, we got this one through from Joel Robbins. As a lot of you probably aware, Makita make an excellent impact driver. And he wrote this little sad eulogy for his dead impact driver. He said, it's a sad day today. 6 years of abuse and you've finally packed up. I'll never forget the amount of times you've fallen off roofs and scaffolds, been left in the rain and you carried on as if nothing had happened. Thank you for being the expensive hammer when I've not had mine to hand. Your service will be remembered forever. Joel, let's have a few minutes. Right, on with the show. Right, I'm going to try my Liverpool accent here. I don't know why either, because I can't do it. I'm not even going to bother. Ben Jones sent us through this photo. I mean, it's not really plumbing, but it is tiling. This guy's put himself a little plug in. Beautiful. Obviously, it was a bit shorter, or it moved over from where the old plug was, so therefore he's got to make good the tiling work. Oh, God, my butty's getting all wet. Wet and soggy on my butty hole, because I'm sitting on a chair and it's been raining. That's why. No other reason, I don't know. Celsius Heating sent this one through as well, which actually prompted me to do a little song. Sometimes when you've got a condensed boiler and it lights up in the morning, Oh, it's been running for a while. Suddenly it will spurt out some condense, and your customer insisted you have a trap put under it to catch the condense. God, what's happened to me brain? George! George scratching his tree. Look at that belly. Oh. Josh Tappin, you've finally gone mad, Josh. Fantastic follower of Plumber Parts, mate. But that doesn't make it so you can go outside and start hoovering down a drive. What's wrong with you lot over there? Is it too hot down in Sussex? I think your name's Lee Royd. If I've got it wrong, tell me. But guess which end of the radiator's leaking on this call out for Lee? Yes, it's the one that's embedded in the wall. Boilers can be ugly, but if you're like Lee Franklin's customers, you get over that by turning your boiler into a coat rack. Lee Franklin got called out to a boiler that was making a mad noise. He took the top off it and look, hundreds of dead bees in it. Maybe that's where the noise was coming from, Lee. Maybe not. Robert Doyle sent us through possibly one of the best photos of a TRV that won't shut off fix I've ever seen. Who knew that two pieces of copper pipe, one flattened out and one kept normal, in conjunction with a nice little tie wrap, could actually work as a shut-off for a TRV? The only thing I want to know is how are you going to regulate the temperature from now on? Thanks for sending us that photo in, man. Samsung Gas sent us through this photo of their van with lovely new racking in the back. Beautiful. So 2 weeks later I said, mate, send us through a photo of it now because I'll bet it's completely wrecked. And he sent us this through. Right, Samsung Gas, obviously this is probably now a month on from when you sent us through that photo because we do like to go back and dip into some of the photos you guys have all sent us. Send us through a photo of it now, okay? I would like to see what it looks like now, all right? Thanks ever so much. Do that, it'd be great. Scott Aston sent us through a photo of the biggest radiator I think I've ever seen. If you guys have got any photos of radiators bigger than that, then send them our way. I'd love to see them. Tom Weston sent us through this photo. Every form of plumbing available has been done here, and it's all been done atrociously. And then Tom Weston sent us through another photo of a hashtag Flexi Friday and a hashtag Rude Rad. How badly installed is this? And then Wit 611. Call Wit 611 right now. If you've got a problem with your radiator being installed by some pipe slingers, they call Wit 611 right now. He'll help you out, won't you, Wit? Or if any of you are fans of the film The Thin Red Line, Sean Penn, I think there's a character in that called Wit. Wit, y'all just don't care about what's going on out here in Guadalcanal. But regardless of that, awful. Do you ever think sometimes that flues aren't lit up enough? Well, Charlie Billington does. So he got his electrician to come in and put a light right next to his flue. Okay, Charlie, this probably isn't your flue, I know. Whatever you do, don't be lazy enough to actually drill your own wire, Mr. Electricity Man, yeah? All you've done is just stuff it down next to the flue through the flue hole that some plumber had to do with his 4-inch core bit, right, and stand there for ages and hope that it didn't snap and the clutch worked and that he didn't break his arm when it caught. Because we all know what they're like, they all catch. It's one of them things, part of life. That's why we're hard nuts and electricians aren't hard nuts. We're dry roasted nuts, they're honey roasted. It's just nice sometimes to get a photo through some lovely work. Thanks ever so much for that there, Craig Bannister. Well done. So we all know sometimes you've got to first fix showers into brick walls, and we all know what we've got to do there. You've got to chase out a nice channel for that, get your pipes up. Make sure when you do that you clip your pipes and that they're nicely insulated and all that. I mean, the thing I like about Plumbing Disasters videos that we do is, okay, it is a bit of a laugh, but inadvertently you kind of learn from it as well, I hope, in some sort of weird way. So anyway, Dan sent us through this photo here of how not to do it. Do not use offcuts of electrical wire to act as clips. Dan Sacco obviously saw a guy who was absolutely desperate to get some 15 mil. He needed it for a job. I don't know, whoever it is, if you're going to be a plumber and you're going to go out there, face it actually, if you're going to do it in all trades, in fact guys, if you can think of trade where you can get away with doing this, then let me know. But if you're going to be a plumber, don't buy a motorbike to do it, okay? It's not a van, it's not going to be able to carry tools in it, you can't put anything in the pillions, can you? You know, where are you going to put your power flusher? Power flusher, power flusher. And then Leon Daglish got called out to a leaking bit of toilet, and he's gunned it. Obviously what he's seen is just a little bit of 4-inch sticking out the wall. He's chased it all out. Not only has he found a flexible multi-quick cemented into the wall, which is completely mental, but also if you look a little bit more closely, and some of you guys on Facebook and Twitter noticed this as well, that it's actually got a Gerber-it toilet frame also in the wall. How the hell did they get that in there? Great find there, Leon. Thanks for the photo. Mate, if you want a sticker, let me know and I'll send you one out. I might even send you some of George's hair as well, from his special places. The next photo that Mark Rose sent through to us got Big G particularly excited, especially since with all the current politics going on, George has actually decided to start up his own political party known as the Liberal Democrats. Woohoo! I'm here all week. Yeah, so Mark Rose sent this one through. Look at this mouse. Does he look alive, or is he just having a little swim in that toilet? Don't know. And another photo that got George particularly excited, Mr. Masterlers, a guy we sent out loads of plumbing parts bump to a couple of months ago. He's had an absolute shocker of a year, and one of his mates really nicely wrote us a letter saying it would make his year, make him a lot happier if he got a load of plumber parts stuff and a mention. Well, Big G was happy about this as well because he fancies your cat, mate. Yeah, so it's throw. Throw. Do you ever sometimes get in a rage? Well, over the next few weeks, right, we're going to be giving away 2 of these saws, right? We've got the Rage 3 here and we've got the Rage 2 here. Both pretty much chop saws. I know they're not 100% to do with plumbing as tools, but Evolution dropped us a line and said they'd love to give away some stuff to plumber parts people for free. So I was like, guys, I'm quite happy to do that. I'll share it out to you lot out there so you get a chance to win one of these beasts. So basically this week you've got a chance to win a brand new Rage 3. We've got this one here, an old beast of Availed. Look at that. I'll tell you what, I'm actually really impressed with this piece of kit. It's got the hardened tip blade on here as well, so it can cut through metal, cut through wood, cut through plastic. I mean, in a minute, I haven't actually tried this yet, but apparently you can cut 4" with it. So let's have a go, shall we? Just pop you out the way, my little darling. As you can see, Big G has nicely modelled the 2 different types of models you can win. Well done, G, always there for us. So as I'm sure you can see right now that this beast is pretty versatile. So how are you going to enter to win a brand new Rage 3 just like this one here? Well, it's pretty simple. If you've been following plumber parts for a while, you know that to enter our competitions, it's seriously easy. You've got until the end of July to either go over to our Twitter or our Facebook page. You will find this post, right, on either one of them, and it's going to be at the top. All you need to do is, if you're on Twitter, is retweet that, or if you're on Facebook, click share. And definitely if you're on Facebook, make sure that your privacy settings are set so that we can actually see that you've shared it. You've got until the end of July to do that. After that, Evolution Tools, it's nothing to do with us, are going to choose from the people who've done all of that stuff to win one of these beasts here. Okay, so that's all you've got to do. Couldn't get any easier, could it? You thought for a second that I forgot that I was going to tell you what happened to the guy in the CCTV footage. Well, that's why this is an 18. Enjoy. I want to know what love is. Ow! I want you to show me. Yeah, guys, I know what you're thinking about in this video, and you're thinking the same as me. He should have 90'd it down the wall and clipped it. Then the bloke would not have been able to have had sex with it. Alex Rice tapped a 1mm wide nail into a very small pipe, and this happened. Kieran McDonald sent us through this video. Apologies, you're about to see the largest poo ever.
Sí, ya estoy grabando.
Si tú te crees que esto se va a ir.
Eso no va, vaya.
Esto lo va a caer sobre yo los pies, ¿verdad?
Mira. Madre mía, qué tamaño, por Dios.
Oh, God. So there you go, that's how you get into our latest competition. Get out there. We're going to be giving away one of those saws this time round, a nice little Rage 3. You already know how to do it, you've seen how good they are, so just share or retweet and boom, you're in. In our next disasters video, we'll also be giving away the Rage 2 as well, which is kind of like a fixed chop saw version. Still amazing. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's plumbing disasters. Do you remember that photo I sent of you in my fancy dress get up? Yes, that one. Lovely. ABBA party. Well, this is what I looked like about 8 hours later. Yes. And one thing, I'll give you a few tips when it comes to ABBA parties, okay? This is just between you and me, guys. Number one, if you get invited to an ABBA party, definitely go. They're absolutely brilliant. You'll love every minute of it. Number two, take your iPhone and a pair of headphones so you can actually listen to some good music while you're there, all right? Anyway, I hope you have a lovely week, guys. We've got loads of stuff coming up as usual. I've got to go and shovel 10 tons of this stuff around the back now by hand, so my wife won't stop hassling me about the patio. See you later. Volta. George! plumberparts.co.uk, home of Find Your Plumber. It's my front door at the moment, minus crocodiles. Oh my God. Do you want a cup of tea, boys? You want a cup of tea? Would you like a cup of coffee? How's you do it? Cat bum, cat bum, cat bum. Me. Definitely needs an oil in this bat.